These two objects I was going to show you that's in the solar system, that's not a lens flare, that's two objects that were following and going the same speed as the moon, which I'll show you. This is a close-up of the two objects, best I could get. I couldn't focus on them. I could focus on the moon, but not these two objects that were following the moon. Moon's up there. Right, what you just saw was at dusk. This is just after. I can point out the two objects, obviously the moon. These two objects following the speed of the moon. I played a video. Watch the moon and them objects. Nothing else in the sky. They were there at dusk, going into the blackness of the night. I've seen similar objects back in 2018, 2019 and 2020. I have other videos and links in the description for them. They're worth a watch, where it's been at different positions around the moon, following the moon, going around the back of the moon and coming out the other side. Well, anyway, this was from the 18th of the 7th, 2021. I'll pause the video a minute. Right, these two objects, I'll try and get a bit closer to them. But as I was trying to zoom into these two objects, I couldn't get on them. I could zoom into the moon, but these were just fuzzing out when I tried to get close to these. Right, you'll see what I mean with trying to focus on them in a minute. The two objects. I recorded all this for about just under an hour, from about 9:30 PM on the 18th. I do manage to zoom in and catch them in the dusk. I'll show you, and just after the dark. You'll see what I mean in a minute about me focusing on them. From about 9:30 PM on the 18th. As I say, going through dusk into the dark. They're not focusing in. I've tried a few different things with the camera. I do manage to get a couple of stills from the video, which I'll show in a minute. Right. Well, this is a 5.5 minute video. I'll speed this up. Object here, obviously the moon. They're going to be traveling with the moon this way. I'll speed it up rather than watch a 5-minute video, but you'll see what I mean about them traveling the same speed as the moon. Obviously there is two objects there. I've got some good stills, which I'll show some pictures in a minute. I'll speed that up a bit. You can see that's travelling with the moon, or the same speed, or location, same way. As I say, 5-minute video, I'll just sped that up a little bit. I'll show you some more bits and pieces, videos, and close up. I'll show you this piece of film and you'll see what I mean about the focusing. The moon, I can focus on the moon, but it was the objects, the two objects. You'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean in a minute. A little bit of video, and then I'll show some pictures, some close-ups, and then some of my editing and what the object looks like. I think it's a boulder, meteorite, asteroid. It's definitely in the solar system. Two of the objects. It's definitely two there. One's further away, going further away, it must be. But you can see I can't get on them like I can with the moon. Interesting objects. Managed to capture this one as it's moving in a different video, in a different part of the video. It looks like a great big boulder rock. Right, just getting to the pictures in a minute. I just want to show you this as maybe a way of proving. That's a chimney of the back of the houses. Back of the houses, I'll play the video and zoom in and show you that it's there. There's nothing else around, no stars were out yet. Let's play the video. That's the back of the houses. Zooming in, you can see one object, you can see two objects there. If you've got eyes to see, you'll see it. Definitely not let me focus in on it. Right, I'll show you some pictures now. Well, that's obviously the chimney. These are the two objects. That's the moon. This is a lens flare. The orange here and yellow, red, whatever. Blue. These are the two objects. Now zoom in. Basic zooming in. Our computer zoom. Let's get closer to these. This is a still from a video. I captured it a few different times in different positions because I think it was a boulder. It's kind of like tumbling. This here, I can bring that out better in another picture. That is a boulder or asteroid, meteorite. There's two of them. There's only one before. Right, on to the next one. I'll just show you this one quickly. Watch this. Some people would pass this off as a UFO. It's going to be a bird and an insect of some sort flying by. But it could be a UFO, man. Just watch. There you go, bird, insect. Right, I'll play it one more time and then I'll lose the moon behind the back of the chimney. And then I'll show you some pictures. Bird, insect. Right, the moon. Let's speed it up a bit. Right, I'll show you some pictures now anyway. The moon's off behind the back of the chimney. First picture with the two objects. This is the interesting one. Let's move that on. Right, I've done a little bit of editing. Contrast and brightness. You know, what's there's there. Don't put anything there, just bring out what is there. This colour here, the yellow, at this back end, the back end here, I pointed out earlier on in the video. It's got like a bluey haze. That's definitely a boulder of some sort. Right, captured it in another position. Right, this is another position. This is that first, the closer object, and that one further away. All I've done is pause in different places on the video to get these, but these are different. This is different position, this one, compared to the other one. As I said, it looks like it's tumbling. Right, well, to get to this point, what I did was use the screencast-o-matic to zoom in to the video footage I had to get as close as I could. And then obviously screenshot the odd still in from the video. This is what I got through one of it, and then we move this one on. I'll do a bit of editing on that. Like I said, this does look like it's because it's tumbling. This is another side of it as it's tumbling. Like maybe letting some gases off. If it's ice, then This is with a bit more contrast and brightness adjustment. And it looks like a face if you ask me. But anyway, it looks like it's in 2 parts. So this looks like it may be in 2 parts. This is another picture. I should show a couple more pictures. I'll just play this bit of film for a bit, so you can see what I see. As I say, this interesting objects, it wasn't out last night on the 19th. I'm going to look for it tonight on the 20th. Couldn't see it last night. I spent an hour from 9:30 as well last night. Because when I've captured it before, it was in sort of the same time bracket. I captured it in 2018, 2019 and 2020. The links will be in the description. As you see, there's 2 objects there, and the moon are moving together. I'll show a sped up bit in a minute, just quickly before the end of the video. So anyway, there's definitely something in the solar system that NASA hasn't told us about, or have they? It's been around for 4 years, 4th year, 18. 4th year being around. Is it getting closer to Earth, I wonder, on its orbit? I wonder why it's in 2 bits now, when the past 3 years I've got it's only in 1. Anyway, let's come. Well, that's about it then. So I'll show you how this is travelling over with the moon, and I'll speed it up a bit. It's definitely travelling the same pace, same speed. Nothing else in the sky, like I say, so whatever that is, very interesting. Right. Oh, well, there's a couple more pictures I want to show you. Well, this is another video I'm working on. Something zooming by the moon, very interesting. I've started to edit it and zoom in, get a better look. Definitely something there. A fleet, a bunch of something going by that's lighting up. Interesting, I thought. I'm working on this video.